Hello, wrestling fans! This is Sean's View Entertainment, the most dedicated and prolific WWE news source on the web. Subscribe now for hourly WWE breaking news, hard-hitting rumors, and more. And don't forget to smash that bell for notifications, comment, and share. Are you a true wrestling fanatic? Become a channel member right now to show your support and send us super thanks in the comment section today.
People were crying like somebody passed away. Let me say that one more time. People were crying like somebody passed away. That was the backstage atmosphere after John Cena tapped out his retirement match, going off into the sunset, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Now you can say, well, John Cena wanted to do it. He had to do it, forced him to do it. He looked uncomfortable. Some say he looked at peace. Some say that was the look on John Cena's face when he was tapping out. It was the saddest tap out they've ever seen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. That was probably the most depressing end to a match I've ever seen. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Sean, most WWE stars do the job on the way out. Most stars on the way out of WWE on their retirement, they're going to pinned. They're going to be beat. They're going to be pinned. They're going to take the L. You're supposed to make the other look good on your way out. Well, for that, I have an answer for you. Stone Cold Steve Austin did not lose on his retirement match against Kevin Owens. The Undertaker did not lose on his retirement match against AJ Styles. Edge, Adam Copeland did not lose on his retirement match. And that's just to name a few. There's a lot more I got on the list. Don't make me go into the list of superstars and wrestlers that have retired with a win, with their arm raised in the air. Now listen, it's not about John Cena losing. It's more about the way that he lost, the way it went down, okay? Some say it has a lot to do with the booking from the game Triple H, the creative from Triple H, from Paul Levesque, that many people have an issue and a problem with this morning. Mercedes Moné is taking a shot at John Cena after retaining 4 titles, 4 championships. The former Sasha Banks is taking a shot and aim at John Cena this morning. Also, another WWE star is teasing retirement after John Cena's final match. Because according to those in the know, the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour and at this time, we are receiving word that R-Truth is now contemplating retirement from the WWE. Also, we got another breaking news. An elderly WWE fan suffers a heart attack after John Cena's loss to Gunther. Yes, you heard that right, guys. This is breaking news right now. The final Saturday night's main event of 2025 delivered one of the most shocking moments in pro wrestling history. John Cena, the GOAT, the man for decades preached never give up, was forced to tap out to Gunther's punishing sleeper hold, leaving the live crowd and fans worldwide stunned. The ending sparked a furious reaction from WWE fans at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C., who directed chants at Chief Content Officer Triple H, including, "We want Vince, you effed up, Baldy, we don't care, LA Knight, AEW, F you, Baldy, F you, Triple H, you effed up." The backlash continued online with one fan wishing death on the game. That Triple H should have died as a baby. Another fan replied after the shocking finish that led to his grandmother being hospitalized, almost dying due to a heart attack, due to the finish, due to the ending of John Cena. Because according to this WWE fan, and there's proof, there's evidence of this online, my grandma deadass had a heart attack because John Cena lost. Triple H should be sued. And of course, there's a picture of an ambulance in a hospital. So that wasn't an angle. That wasn't a storyline. That was real life. Now there is a call for Gunther and Triple H to be banned, removed, or fired from the WWE. Yes, the game Triple H, due to his booking, due to his creative. Is Gunther going to be banned from the WWE? Is TKO or the board of directors going to step in? Maybe Linda McMahon, maybe a Shane McMahon is going to step in and do something about this. Or maybe Vince McMahon. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. But boy, unfortunate issues behind WWE limiting SmackDown stars' in-ring time revealed online, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this hour and at this time. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word that although this wrestler and this SmackDown star is competing in a wrestling ring, although this star is back, they are dealing with multiple nagging injuries. We are receiving word that Damian Priest, although he is wrestling, his in-ring time needs to be limited. So they are going to be watering down Damian Priest because he's dealing with multiple injuries at this stage and at this hour. Also, breaking news as it concerns a huge return to wrestling in a new role. Who is this star? Who is returning? Who is making a comeback to professional wrestling in a new role? Well, this star, this person, this individual says, soon to be the greatest manager of the modern era. And, you know, wrestling managers are a lost art. You don't see it nowadays. You don't see the Captain Lou Albanos, the Bobby Heenans, the Paul Bearers. You know, you got Paul Heyman. That's all you got nowadays, really, is Paul Heyman. You know, managers used to be a big deal. Managers used to be just as important as the wrestlers back in the day. But now that is hardly a main feature. But, ladies and gentlemen, according to those in the know, the name that we are bringing up, the name that we are talking about is none other than Samantha Irvin teases return to wrestling as a manager. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. That is where we're at that, guys. Also, we are receiving word. 3 things the WWE got right and 3 things that they got wrong with John Cena's retirement. And tonight, the world's heavyweight champion, the best in the world, CM Punk returns to Monday Night Raw on Netflix on Monday night tonight. What is going to go down? And how is Gunther going to react? How is Gunther going to respond? As Gunther is going to have a celebration after making John Cena tap out after John Cena lost in his retirement match. And now they're calling Gunther the career killer. And now, according to those that know, Gunther is going to soon retire Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. Again, it seems as if Gunther is just going to destroy the entire ruthless aggression era. The 4 greatest rookies to ever come into the WWE that formed the ruthless aggression era: Randy Orton, Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena. It looks like Gunther is going to ruin and destroy all of them, sadly and unfortunately and untimely. Absolutely sick, brutal, and sinister. Do you think that Gunther should be banned from the WWE? And why would he be banned, Sean? Well, you know, it's just not about the fan backlash. It's just not about the fan criticism, Sean. There needs to be something more to it. Well, you see, the chokehold they put John Cena in, you know, when you do that in WWE, you know, this isn't UFC. You know, this isn't MMA. This isn't combat sports here. This is WWE. This is entertainment. This is World Wrestling Entertainment. Gunther clearly had his arm under the chin of John Cena. He had it wrapped around John Cena's throat. In WWE, it's supposed to be right about there. It's supposed to be around chin level. Should Gunther be banned because of the way he utilized that maneuver on John Cena? It was tucked under the chin, around the throat of the never-seen 17 WWE champion John Cena. That is why Gunther should be banned. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, because this ain't no one-night stand. This is the multiple days-a-day stand. Subscribe. This is the unapologetic, brash, and brazen. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.